Hey everybody, just out here hanging out in a little carport and shoot a little video, kind of wondering what y'all have been up to today. And something I would kind of like is, of course, we're working on the truck for this coming season of racing, and we'll be racing spare chain some too. But if you would, down there in the comment section, um, give me a description of what you're going to be racing this year and maybe some pictures of it. And just kind of like see what everybody's doing, you know, Abby, and just kind of have like a little showing, like a almost like a virtual show, everybody's rides and stuff. And like I said, give me a description. I'm curious what all everybody's using. I figure a lot of people have like a LS or something, but which I love the LS. But too, I mean, I like big blocks and small blocks. I like all of it. So just put some comments and pictures down there in the comment section, and what's some videos y'all like for me to start going over. I know eventually I'll probably talk more about my faith, and I'll probably talk more about like the mental health awareness stuff, because that's something I dealt with a lot last year, and actually a whole lot last year. And just kind of let me know what kind of videos y'all like to see. I know I've been doing some about um, different things about YouTube and stuff people might not know. And if you're wanting to get into making some YouTube videos, that'd be great. But just know kind of what you're getting into before you do it. And just like here behind me, I did have a second channel that I was trying to do with the RCs, because me and my boy got into RCs there for a little bit. And we still got this table. Actually, my buddy Henry built me this table, the structure and everything, the frame and everything, and then all this up top. I built all this up here and painted it and everything. And kind of let me know what kind of extra hobbies y'all got, because I know eventually once the money and stuff's there, I'd like to get another side by side, and I had a Polaris Razor 1000, and that was a good rig I had, and I'd kind of like to get another one. So me and my boy, we can go riding and stuff like that. But then also I've had, in the past, I've had two Yamaha Banshees, and I'd like to get another one, or build another one. And then I'd also like to, one I've never had is a 700 Raptor. I've had the 660 Raptor, and we modified one of them, but I'd like to get a 700 with fuel injection, and eventually get the dual exhaust and stuff on it. And but what other kind of hobbies y'all enjoy? Some people like, I don't know, ATVs, side by sides. Maybe you're into other racing, like stock car racing or derbies or mud trucks. Or eventually, one of these days, I'd like to drive a monster truck. I'd like to, if this channel would ever get big enough, get to where I could get the opportunity to just drive one. Don't know that I'll ever own one, but I'd like to drive one. I bet that'd be a lot of fun. But what do y'all enjoy doing? You've seen on like different videos I've got, like I've had some mud racing videos on there and some car show videos. And this channel, it's not just all about drag racing, but that's the main topic of what we normally cover. So, because we enjoy it. But what are y'all into, and what kind of different videos would y'all like for me to cover? So, is it just the car stuff you're fans of, or is it, you know, what is it? Well, I'll tell you what, this is something that's I would really like to know is what my core audience is. Because, I mean, as much as I like the car culture, people that enjoy the hobbies and, building hot rods and racing and stuff like that, the people that are watching this channel, especially if you've subscribed and you get notified and stuff like that, what is it that y'all enjoy most about this? I'd like to get some feedback from you and kind of know, what direction I need to go with this channel. And that way I can get y'all the best videos that I can, that's more on dialed in for what you want to see. And so where it's not just random stuff all the time. I mean, there's still going to be some random videos and stuff, but I'd really like to know who my core audience is and what it is y'all like about this channel. So if you would, leave some comments down there and let me know. and subscribe, and we'll just keep coming up with different content for you. And part of what I've done today is, with the weather the way it is, I thought I would clean up on the shop a little bit. I know you're still going to see it and think, man, that shit's filthy, but compared to what it was, I can see the floor. So I'll give you a little. Eventually, or this used to be like that wall right there. That wasn't there, and that door wasn't there. This was an open carport. So one of my good buddies helped me, or actually he did most of the work. You know who you are. I've got some really good friends. I do. The Lord, that's something the Lord's really blessed me with, good friends and smart friends. So my friend that built this here for me, thank you. You know who you are. And also, well, I tell you, one of my buddies built the walls and everything, and then another one of my buddies come in and he hung the garage door, and we done the paint, and he's done some electrical work out here for me, like these lights. Like I've got 3 lights in here. Another one of my buddies done that. It's just, I'm telling you, it's good to have friends. But my hope for this, the carport right here, is to make it my YouTube studio, because like I said, we painted it and all, and like I did hang some pictures, like I got a Bronco picture there, and the Chevrolet truck picture there. There's my noisy dog, and right behind there I've got a Mustang picture. So I've done a little bit of decorating, and then of course we got this RC track that me and one of my buddies built, and it's got all kinds of different things to run up and over, and just got a little sand pit right there, and there's a couple of our trucks, and that's just like everything else. You can get into it just heavy as you want to. And also here out in the shop, I've got my hard tires. I think Abby licked that tire. But I got my hard tires, and I don't know if we'll be doing any hard tire racing this year. I mean, that is something I enjoy, but my biggest problem is whenever we're trying to do hard tire and they put the all-wheel drives and four-wheel drives in there with us, we can't keep up with them trucks, you know, because they just got the advantage on us. So, I mean, it ain't that I haven't tried, but Abby, come on. But, you know, you just do the best you can. So, but I do like the hard tire classes, at least the all-wheel drive and four-wheel drives out of it. So, any of y'all got some of them going on, let us know where they're at, and try to give a swing at that. Newport has one every once in a while, so we may go over to Newport and try that again. I'd like to go back over to Newport. I really like that track. Scott does a fantastic job over there. And, of course, we'll be going back to George Ray's this year. And, you know, that's my home track. So, we got to go out there and support Tyler and all them. So, Tyler does a good job, too. So, you'll be seeing us at George's. You'll see us at Newport some, probably make it over to Dyersburg some. I like racing over at Dyersburg. And eventually, I'll probably make it back over to Saxon. Saxon's got a really good track. It's just, I mean, actually, it's not just real far away from us. But we may try to make it over to Saxon some this year. And what kind of tracks are y'all going to be visiting this year? And maybe we can meet up with some of y'all. I mean, I know this video's all over the place tonight, but I'm just out here just kind of rambling. I really didn't have no big topic to cover, just kind of just going as it leads, as it goes. So, what tracks are y'all going to be running? What kind of classes are y'all going to be running? And I know with Gavin, we're going to try to get him running 9.0 this year. And that truck should definitely do it, but I don't know that's going to do it on street tires we got. That thing might be a real tire burner. So, and I got to keep that thing going straight and consistent with them, because I don't want to have a wreck and get hurt or nothing. So we may be making some changes on the truck, but with that new engine and stuff in it, that thing ought to run. So I think it probably going 9.0 should be really easy for that truck. So we'll kind of see how much, if we need to dial back a little bit, or what we need Gavin to do, and him getting more seat time. But what y'all doing for this year? So like I said, if you would, down there in the comments, leave your cars and descriptions and stuff and your trucks. And you know, eventually, like I said, if I can get me a side-by-side, maybe some four-wheelers, we may even do some videos like that, because used to, years ago, we would go over to Little Sahara State Park over in Oklahoma. Oh my goodness, that was some fun times. And now I'm telling you, back then, I think most of it's side-by-sides now, but back then, I mean, I had a four-wheeler that run good. It was probably, when I was taking it over there, it was probably around 75, 80 horsepower, something like that. And good grief. I mean, when you got there early, I hung really good with most of them. But come Friday night, they'd start piling in. And then Saturdays, when the big guys would show up, I mean, I'm talking rigs with snowmobile engines and crotch rocket engines on them, and just some bad, bad, bad dudes. And some of these Banshees, I mean, I know they was two-cylinder, but I don't know what kind of big stroker cranks and stuff they had in them, but good grief, them things fly. So that was fun. I enjoyed that. But I used to race four-wheelers, or drag race four-wheelers quite a bit, and then I wrecked one out at George's, and I kind of hung it up after that. It just thankfully I had the wreck on the starting line, but still getting thrown off of it. And the railing that's there around the tree, I caught it with my shoulder when it threw me off of it. That hurt. And that night, sleeping, good grief, I felt like somebody beat me with a bat from head to toe. That was a pretty rough night. But after that, I just couldn't get over the fear of it. So eventually, I'd like to get another one. But this time, maybe tone it down a little bit. And if I don't, I know stuff I need to do that I should have done on that last one. Because if you watch the drag Banshees and four-wheelers and stuff, some of them have a seat, like a little backrest on the back of the seat, and that's to keep you from sliding off of it. Because the way these things launch, it's just, it ain't like you've got a big full seat like in a car behind you. You need something there to cushion you. And then some of them, they'll notch that seat out and kind of give them a place to kind of rest and helps them hang on to the back. So eventually, I don't know that I'd drag race on the, 8th mile tracks anymore, but maybe do some sand riding or sand racing or dirt racing, and, just get out and have some fun with them. And that's what my brother, my oldest brother, him and his girlfriend, they ride or take their side-by-side out, and got friends that still do it, and family. And my niece and her husband, they do it, and Zayden, their boy, he does that. So he's got a four-wheeler he rides. So just like to go hang out with my family, doing stuff like that. So anywho, y'all got anything you want to talk about, holler. Let me know down there in the comments. And I hope y'all are having a good year. Last year was terrible for me, but this year's starting out a lot better. It's had to make some big changes this year, because last year my mental health it was just horrible last year. I'll go into, if some of y'all that deal with anxiety and depression and stuff like that would like for me to put out a video on it, I can, because I've fought this stuff pretty much all my life. And bad thing was, most part of it, I didn't know what it was. I just knew I was in a fight. So if there's some of y'all that really struggle with that and stuff like that, let me know, and I can make a video on that. And if you're ever out the track or something, and I'll talk about pretty much anything. I'll even talk about faith and politics, but I ain't arguing over it. I'll have a discussion with anybody, but I'm not arguing about it, because that don't get anywhere. But, we're out the track. If you want to talk about anything, you're having a rough day, let me know. If there's something that I might can answer or help you with, I don't care. You know, I'm trying to build my audience, and like I said, it's almost like a YouTube family. And you may want to talk about dogs. There's my goofy dog, Abby. There she is. And that's the safe end. Pretty bad when a pet their teeth is safe end. Man, she lets some rough ones sometimes. But you know, anytime you want to just talk or something, whatever you want to talk about, I don't care. I'll talk about it. So now I'll give you honest answers. I'm not a candy coater. It's just if you ask me a question, make sure you want the answer. But you know, I'll be respectful as I can be. I don't plan to be just all that rude. You know, but just you want to chat or something, I'm fine. I'm just because I got a YouTube channel don't make me any better than anybody else. You know, I'm just out here trying to make some content and you know get to know people. I like talking with people. I like to talk, but I like to listen too. So, you know, where we're out somewhere, I've had people out at tracks and stuff recognize me, and you know, like I said, I'm just a guy with a YouTube channel, just trying to do the best I can with it. But I ain't no better than anybody else. So, you know, shoot, we're out there, hang out. You know, come over with me. So, okie doke. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna get this video edited and just, I don't know, y'all just have an awesome week. And I will probably do 2 more videos tomorrow. So I'll be talking to y'all tomorrow. You have an awesome night. God bless you. And y'all take care. All right. See ya.